Hey, boatman! Boatman, I want home. I want home. I want to go home. Thank you. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back for more Sea of Stars. The last episode of Sea of Stars, or kind of a bonus. So we finger quotes beat the game in the last one. But I still feel like there's more. I don't know. We haven't even fought Ephorel, and I don't know. I guess we don't have to, but something's just not sitting right with me. And I have a feeling it's more than just a hunch. This footage is going to be really embarrassing if that's not the case. But I feel pretty strongly about this, considering we haven't beat what I am fairly certain is the final boss. Where's the statues in the portal? Here we go. Anyway, so we are going back to Homeworld. Back to, I think it's the Crimson something or other. Travel to Homeworld, yes. Because there's a thing there, like mysterious circle of pillars we're supposed to check out. I don't know. But I'm gonna see what it is. 'Cause it could just be side content. But my gut's telling me there's more to it. I really think there is. So let's see, I think it was here at Extal's Landing. Is this right? The music's a vibe, as always. Pick up some wheat. I don't know if we're gonna need it, but always best to be safe, right? This looked like where it was. Is this it? No. Down here, perhaps. Well, I don't think this is it either, although I found a solstice mage ring. What's that? Hang on, I don't want to replace the abacus. Party members recover 1 magic point when they time a block. Really? That could have come in handy. What? What's this? Combo points build 10 times faster? Yeah, let's do... Or I guess I could equip it on anyone, so... I'll just equip it. Nope, you can't equip that. Okay, let's do the Solstice Mage Ring. And you can take... Yeah, Spirit of Ninja. There we go. Well, that's certainly useful, though not what I was looking for. Hang tight while I find this thing. Maybe it's over here someplace. I found it! The mysterious device is inactive. Okay, so... what's the deal? Stone's magic presents a vision. You? What about this one? Stone's magic presents a vision. Sarai. Stone's magic presents a vision. Boost. Stone's magic presents... I'm gonna stop reading that line now. It's sail. Okay, this is quite an undertaking. So I googled it because I just felt like I didn't have much to go off of. And there are side quests I need to complete. Don't know what happens when I do all of them. Just says there are like different tasks I need to do. It looks like I've already done 2. I'm not sure which 2. One of them is the sealed Dakari ruins, which I know I did. Okay, so after thorough research into each of these side quests, it does seem like, without looking up any spoilers or anything, it seems like there's a lot of content locked behind this. It's just quite the undertaking. Okay, these quests are going to be quite the undertaking, so I think this episode will be heavily edited, because it's gonna take me a minute. But basically, here's what we have to do. We have to do a side quest involving Duke Aventry. We have to unlock the sealed Dakari ruins, which we already did. Complete 5 solstice shrines. I think we've got 4 of the 5, so that's pretty good. Help find 4 inhabitants for Mirth and give them homes. I don't know if that one's done yet. We have to do something with Bust in the Dweller Arena in Brisk. We have to help Sarai in her side quest. And this is the really hard one. We have to collect all 60 rainbow conch shells. And that's probably going to be the one that takes me the longest. I'm probably going to do most of that quest off camera. But for now, I think we ought to start with all 5 solstice shrines. So let's get moving. Okay guys, this is In Between Katie here. I need a break. Like, these quests are going to take a little while. And I've already recorded a few episodes today. I need to eat some food and take a shower and stuff. So I am going to do that. I'm going to work on the rainbow conch shells tonight. And then I'm going to get back to it with the side quests tomorrow. But of course, you guys will only have a short clip. I'm going to edit this all together. So fast forward to tomorrow. Okay, so it is not, in fact, tomorrow. Hello, everyone, from several days later. Those quests that I said would take me a little while, took me a little while. 5 days. Although most of the work was done today, if I have to admit it. Oh wait, hang on, we're not quite ready to go here. Actually, nah, this might be good. Okay, so remember how there was like, I can't remember how in depth I talked to you guys about this because I'm not sure how in depth I understood it at the time either. So let's go to our little shrine over here, and I will show you. Okay, here we are. Here's our little thing. Alright. So, you may remember before, I think only 2 of these were lit up. And now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Which is great. So basically, there were lots and lots of little quests that I had to do, and I looked them up, and basically I had to fight some monsters, some overworld bosses, and most of the stuff was really dry. That's why I left it out. I had to collect all 80, or sorry, I'm glad it wasn't 80, all 60 rainbow conch shells. So if we look in my inventory here, I do have all 60. I had to move all the optional villagers and shops into Mirth. I had to win the arena battle mode, which popped up in Brisk. Again, pretty dry. I had to help Sarai fight an optional boss. It's just a robot, and all the dialogue at the end was just like, "You did it, thanks." And let's see, what else? I did the Dakari Ruins quest, but you guys actually saw that. I caught that one on camera. And what was this last one? Oh, I got all the Solstice Shrines. I believe that covers everything. The last one that I haven't done is this little side quest involving Duke Aventry. It may also very well be quite dry. I don't know. I haven't done it yet, but I figured That's the only one that didn't really involve fights, and it involved story. And I am so fed up with getting stuck in these crummy little battles that I'm super overleveled for. I thought that enemies in the overworld didn't respawn, and I think most of them don't, but some of them do, which is odd. Anyway, so we are going to wrap up that little aventry quest, and then finally, and I mean finally, I think there were like seriously 8 hours of gameplay in between when you last saw me and now, and they were just kind of dry and grindy, to be quite honest with you. I mean, this game is always delightful, even if just for the sheer experience of enjoying the art and playing it. But I did not expect it would take me so long to get to the end. I don't know how all of you felt about it when you realized there was like a secret ending locked behind a whole lot. But, you know, here we are. So I think this is where we need to go. You all remember Duke Aventry, correct? He is the... Let's see, this isn't quite right. He's the old Duke that serves... Was it Romaya? I think so, yes. I think it was Romaya. But he serves her, and he was really nice. Frankly, he was a very friendly person. And I think the Cursed Woods is where we need to be. I don't know if this is quite where I'm supposed to be. I don't think it is. But that's fine. I'll just run back out. Another point of these side quests, by the way, was to get each character's ultimate weapon, which I did. Boost does not have an ultimate weapon because they have like a fixed weapon the whole game, but they did get a piece of ultimate armor, which is grand. How do I get out of here? Okay, I think I remember now. I think Duke Aventry is in the flooded graveyard. That sounds right. So I have done the first part of this quest, actually. Part of getting one of the rainbow conch shells was over here. Basically, it was something about Hortense cares for Aventry, or I guess she feels for him, and she wants him to be free from Ramaya. And so she asks us to help free him. We find an old journal that was belonging to, I think Ramaya or Aventry, and we return it to him. He gives us a yellow flame, which takes us somewhere new. Past that point, though, I wonder if I just talk to him, because I got the rainbow conch in that little, like, new area, which, by the way, just basically looks a lot like this. And then I can't remember. I didn't do anything else, I'm pretty sure. I'm not really certain what I'm supposed to be doing quite yet, so I'm just going to talk to Aventry, and we'll go from there. I'm actually hyped to see how this quest ends, because Aventry, if I remember correctly, was kind of one of my favorite characters. He's really cool. Okay, I don't think this is right at all, actually. I'm gonna check out that new area I unlocked. I barely explored it, and I am now fairly certain that's where I'm supposed to go. Okay, here we are. This is the new area. I think I'll look around a bit, fight some monsters first. Okay, that was actually like a real decent battle. I was able to have to use more than one hit. But let's see. I think... So, okay. I found the rainbow conch. somewhere around, like, was it here? I think it was. So, yes, I think this is where I'm supposed to be. Okay. There we go. And let's see. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for. That's where the conch shell was. That's about where I stopped because I didn't see anywhere else to go. I kind of thought that was all there was to this area. Is there any more? Maybe not immediately here. Let's check close by. Ah, now this is a place I haven't been. Okay, I can rest and cook and save. I think that's what I'll do. 1 second. Okie doke. Now I think we're getting places. I do wonder what's over this way, but I don't think I can go over there yet. Or like to my right. Can I do anything actually? Hang on. Maybe I need to take the raft a little further left and like up-ish. Oh yes, yeah, I can get over here. Okay. There's pepper plants right here. Grapple, hit the wall. And what's this lever do? Ah! Now I can get in, it seems. Maybe. How do I get down? There we go. Okay, and just take the raft back. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Alrighty. Very good. Here we go. Okay, we got some enemies. Nothing we can't handle, though. There we go. Okay. That wasn't too bad. I hear more little wizards up ahead, though. Yep. Fights. Yeah, I'm glad I decided to get this on camera. This is the only quest that's been in an all-new place with, like, decent enemies at my level. And, like, new environment, everything. I think this was the only one worth kind of getting on tape. So now what did that do? Interesting. Oh, it allows me to drop down. Okay, well, I'll take the chance to grab some treasure. Obsidian ore. I see Ramaya flowers, like the roses and skulls. I have a feeling... Is this like... There was like some sort of hidden passageway. Talk to... Oh! Nope, she's right there. Okay. Hello. Again. What? You again? How did you find this place? You're keeping Duke Aventry in this world against his will. We're ending this. Oh, no, you don't. Don't... What? Zale looks so nervous. You don't steal my journal and barge in here making demands. The magic object keeping him tethered. Where is it? Okay, wait. I must have missed something. Keeping him tethered? Like he can't die? The locket is mine and mine alone. So it's a locket. The nerve. Ramaya and Sarai do not get along. The coarseness. Oh, we're gonna have a fight, aren't we? Not again! Oh, here we go. Have you met her before? She doesn't seem to like you very much. Astute observation. Enough! There will be no mercy for you this time. You will pay with your life. Prepare yourselves. Oh boy. Here we go again. I will probably try and cut out a good bit of this fight since this is kind of an iteration on what we've seen before. But if anything interesting happens to happen... Oh, like that. Did we have any of those guys the first time around? Let's see. Who could prevent... Sarai definitely could. Here we go. Oh wait, is this just one stab and not two? Dang it! No, stop using necromancy, dang it. Whose ultimate shall we use? Fire's good on undead, right? Feel like this might be a thing? Come on, you've got to be close. Oh! I knew it. Ooh, and we got a level up. That has not happened in like a really long time. Pick a bonus stat. I only have 3 to choose from. Magic defense. And for Sarai, I will choose magic defense. And for Mist, I will choose mana points. Not magic defense this time. Rashawn could use some physical defense pretty badly. Zale could use more hit points, I suppose. Yeah. Wait, I yield. Well fought, my lady. Don't you start. It's okay, Romaya. Just give us the locket and we'll be on our way. Insolent fools with their powers they didn't earn, barging in here, foiling my plans. Here's your locket, now leave. Got the aventry locket. And tell Duke Aventry that he's fired, understood? He's not quitting, he's fired. Okay, Ramaya, whatever you say. My lady, why are you so angry all the time? You know, in my village. Just forget it. Excuse me? Who do you think you are? Shh, let's just go, okay? Yeah, time to leave. That was interesting, though. This speaks to her like a friend. And maybe it's because they're very friendly. But maybe it's also for an actual different reason. I need to cook so bad. Definitely a few of these. These. Okay, we're nearly there. All we gotta do is report back to Aventry. Speaking of, where the heck is Duke Aventry? I don't even remember. I found the Duke. Here, this locket. Hilda, for you to be the one who saves me in the end. How poetic. Who's a Hilda? Thank you for your help, brave souls. Please accept this key to my coffin. Okay. Its contents belong to an old rival of mine. I believe it will be of value to you. Duke Aventry's key. Farewell. But wait. Oh, you're free. That's good. Where is your coffin, though? And that means we did it! Ah! I need to see what's there! I'm also tempted to see what is in the Duke's coffin? Aha! Here it is. Okay. Key. Eclipse armor. Aventry crest. Is the eclipse armor? Oh, wow. It's really quite good. Okay, okay, that may have been worth it. And an aventry crest. Oh, Teeks might get a story from it. Suppose we'll have to do one more story run by the end of this video. Oh crap, I forgot to tell him he's fired. Okay, I am bursting with excitement. We need to figure out what the heck is going to happen now. How do we get out of this dumb graveyard? Oh, right, okay. Hey, boatman! Boatman, I want home. I want home. I want to go home. Thank you. And we are on our way. Hello, folks. This is your captain speaking. We are currently on our way to that one rocky hill place. Buckle your seatbelts, I guess. Never mind. We're here. Hype, 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 hype. We're here. Okay. Okay. After hours and hours of work, it seems we have everything now. You know about this thing. Yes, the great alchemist told me about the chronophage while he was working on my living glass form. The what? Rashawn left us something. The chronophage is his parting gift to you. It was enchanted to activate in response to your initial deeds as up-and-coming guardian gods. A gift. That is how he described it. I got the sense that he wished to take responsibility for something. It should take us somewhere. All I know is how to open it, and that only Valerie, Zale, and I can go. Are you sure this is safe? Yes, the great alchemist could have stopped you at any time if that had been his wish. How do we open this gift? You must provide the memento of a happy memory. He said you would know. Wait, is that why we've been hanging onto the cookie jar this whole time? I have literally sat here and joked about like how silly it is that I've carried around this cookie jar this entire game. What's it gonna... It worked. We should go now while it's active. Be safe out there. I'll be here when you return. Oh my gosh, I can't. No. This isn't... I remember... They're beautiful. What do you call them? Time shards. You always were the better artist. Huh, this is it a vision? The great alchemist. He placed an anchor in time so that you could return here. He did. I know what my role is, but we must be quick. What? Don't you see? This is your gift. Your friend's life? I will take his place? You hurry and get him out of here. Boost. Believe in me, brave monk. It will hurt, but my will is strong. I can take the hit. Like, you'll be okay? You must act now before the diversion is over. No way. Thank you. Just don't leave me buried under the tree for too long, okay? Wait. I have a lot of questions? Courage boost. We'll be right with you. See you soon. Wait, is Boost gonna be okay? They're gonna be very confused. Steady now. He shapeshifted into... No way. Hey. What happened? Wait, it's that... Wait. You did it! This is not for real! Girl! Don't just stand there, what are you waiting for? I'm literally gonna cry! Girl, it's so good to see you! Is this real? Sure is! Is this real? Guys, I've been watching all along. I'm so proud of you. What do you mean you've been watching all along? Everything you've accomplished, it's unbelievable. Hey, where's Boost? Oof, right. We should go now. Our reunion can wait. Are you well enough to travel? Never been better. Is Boost okay though? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go dig up my grave. I can't wait to meet my savior. Seal just laughs. This is not real. Was this really... Was he there the whole time? Sorry you had to wait all this time. I thought it'd be instantaneous or something. Did Garl know? What? I have a lot of questions. Anyway, thanks again, Boost. Please don't mention it. No way, I owe you big time. Guys, there's so much I wish I could share. I'm not allowed to talk about what I saw on the other side, but when I came back, they said they would grant me one wish. Did you pick a good one? Sure did, but I can't wait. I want to be the one cooking for tonight. Really? My wish to... He's back! There's no way. My wish demands a bit of an errand though, so we don't have to go for it if we don't have time. I'll tell you get camp later if you want. Sounds good. Reunited with their best friend, Valerie and Sailor, during the evening of celebration, and feel a familiar warmth returning at last. Sorry. That's so sweet. I can't. There's no way. We're just back at camp just like that? What a time, huh? I sure didn't have resurrection on my list when we started our adventure. I thought he was really gone, you guys. One more fatigue storybook, I guess. Seriously though, it did get kind of scary. Thanks for pulling me out of there. I know activating the chronophage took a lot of effort. We'd have done it faster if we knew, and come on, you'd do the same for us. In a heartbeat. Oh my gosh. I am not... I'm not okay. Things just weren't the same. This is too good. I can't help but wonder why Rashawn wouldn't just save Garl in the first place if that was his wish. We'll never know for sure, but I think he first needed Valerie and Zale to be ready for something. Seems to me like these alchemists are just incredibly immature for all their millennia of experience. Now even I think the party felt incomplete without Garl. And Fist didn't even... Garl just slurping. He does grow on people fast. Fist, how did it feel when you took the blast? Purposeful, like I was doing the right thing. We're forever indebted to you for that. You brought hope to my world and crowned me champion of the arena. As far as I'm concerned, it is I who still owes you. Fair enough. And the empty puppet's still there. Shame Rashawn left. I hope I can thank him someday. I wouldn't presume to understand the great alchemist's mind, but I believe it is he who meant to thank you. Really? Oh my gosh, the campfire feels cozy and warm. Let's rest. And I will rest gripping Garl's arm so tightly. Everyone ate and slept better that night since... Oh, everyone ate and slept better that night than they had since the fight against the Dweller of Strife. Oh. I cannot believe it. He's back at the party. No way. Oh. That's so awesome. Okay, what's all this extra stuff I have? A Lucent Crystal generates one more boost charge when initiating combat. Party max HP up 20, sure. Why not? Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. Is this the end of the game? I'm not sure how to tell. I'm gonna do story time with Teeks for a bit. Wait, why is the puppet looking out that way? Okay. Shame Rashawn left. Yes, yes. I wouldn't presume we've been through all that. I found a new artifact. I'm gonna just check and see if you have new story unlocked. The Cerulean Expedition. And Estriste. And Paradise Lost. And the Nomads of the Seas. Wanna hear a story? How many more? I have 4 new stories to read. Okay, y'all. There are timestamps in the description, so if you are ready to check out or skip stories or whatever, just refer to those. And if you want to skip the reading, go for it. I'll see you back in a bit. But if you want to stay, buckle in, because I'm kind of excited for all of this. And then we're going to figure out if we're done with the game or not. It was like a dream. No one believed it at first, that their seemingly eternal journey could finally be over. Why them? And with the current Oracle of Tides being so young, who could confirm the long-awaited discovery? But in their heart of hearts they knew, before them appearing even more vividly than in their visions, stood the Tower of Entsedlo. And so it was that the Nomads of the Sea, who had traversed abyssal plains since time immemorial, would settle at long last. Having reached their promised land, they started building next to the tower. In Dakari village, generations would come and go, each following the guidance of their respective Oracle of Tides. Since that day, they have been the guardians of Entsedlo, waiting for those destined to open its gate. I'm still really in shock that Carl is sitting right there. Anyway, in this new era, memories of their nomadic days live on in classic tales, retelling the deeds of great explorers and formidable warriors. The most popular by far is the Battle of Fate's Goyot, a story with so many versions it may very well be just a myth. To the best of their abilities, historians have pieced together hints from various retellings of the battle, some even dedicating their lives to the subject. It is generally accepted as fact that the Dakari almost went extinct while crossing the territory of a gigantic sea slug. What happened next is a matter of much debate, depending on the interpretation of key passages and the credibility of certain sources. Some claim that the Battle of Fate's Goyot never happened, dismissing it as fabrication meant to scare off would-be pillagers of ancient Dakari treasure. This theory is mostly seen as a stretch, however, given that such looters' inability to breathe underwater would already be deterrent enough. Some historians say that the giant sea slug was defeated when the Dakari made their last stand on a flat-topped seamount, giving the story its title. For others, the scriptures about sunken ruins are simply too consistent to be ignored. According to this version of the events, the nomads sealed the monster away when they realized they couldn't defeat it. The key was then split into 3 equal parts, each waiting somewhere in the deep blue for future heroes brave enough to rid the world of this threat. This story sounds familiar. The end. Alright. On to the next one. Paradise Lost. Awilda was a fair leader who cared not for titles. Awilda! This is Aventry's story, isn't it? Stories say that she spent equal time at Aventry Manor as she did in town with her people. Under her reign, Lucent knew prosperity and upheld its title as Bastion of Light like never before. By her side was Duke Aventry, a proud noble and fierce defender of his land and people. Ever stalwart, it is said that the flame of his dedication to Lucent burned only cooler than that of his fiery love for Awilda. Aww! Despite the looming threat of the Clockwork Castle, they managed to keep their people safe, happy, and hopeful. One night, during a long journey abroad like so many others, Duke Aventry was awoken by an emissary carrying urgent orders. Awilda demanded that he return to Lucent at once, offering no explanation beyond hinting at some dire threat. When the Duke arrived, he was greeted by a raging firestorm. A sizable portion of the land was burning, but there were no enemy forces in sight. A sun solstice warrior had turned evil. Oh. Hiding somewhere on the island, he would come out once a day to deplete his powers, slowly burning away at the landscape. Thanks to the trail of conflagration, that's a word, he was easily tracked. Their fight persisted for days on end, but for all his might, Duke Aventry was unable to defeat the evil solstice warrior. Seeing the collateral damage caused by their battle, he accepted they were at a stalemate and retreated, in order to avoid further destruction of his already bleeding land. Struck by despair in the face of his inability to protect his people, Duke Aventry let his guard down and in walked the enemy. Whoa. Wait. What? Fleshmancer Acolyte 2 approached in disguise and offered him a magic shard. This ancient shard was made by the Avatis themselves. She lied, fully aware of Duke Aventry's weakened state of mind. 2 is a she. It will shroud your island in complete darkness for 1 day, blocking all light from the sun and moon. My enemy's powers would, he mused, but... Playing to Duke Aventry's sense of humor, 2 gave him the final nudge. The Solstice Warrior hasn't been playing by the rules either. Surely we wish to protect your people, she asked. Duke Aventry accepted the shard and thanked her for her help. Simply smash the shard with conviction and its magic will awaken, 2 explained on her way out. He wasted no time in smashing the shard, and by voluntarily activating the curse on his island, played right into the Acolyte's hands. Dang. Everything went fine at first. The night shroud covered the land, and Duke Aventry made short work of the weakened Solstice Warrior. As celebrations began, they put out a call for wind mages to gather waves strong enough to flood the eastern part of the island. The flames were extinguished at last, but in doing so, these areas were transformed into the famous swamps we know today. It was a change welcomed by all, for it came hand in hand with their victory. It took a few weeks until it became clear to all that the Night Shroud would never recede. Despite overwhelming support from his people, Duke Aventry could not forgive himself for his mistake. Finally realizing who had really given him the magic shard, he departed for Clockwork Castle. On that day, Duke Aventry played into the Acolyte's hands for a second time. While he was away, Fleshmancer Acolyte 3 infiltrated Aventry Manor and killed Awilda. Why? Thus was the ritual completed, and a seed of evil was planted in the mansion which, a few centuries later, would grow into the Dweller of Woe. Completely defeated, over the following days, Duke Aventry died of sadness and despair. This is so sad. As if fate hadn't been cruel enough, over 200 years later, Ramaya found his urn and raised him from the dead to be her bodyguard. For decades, the Duke roamed the swamps he once ruled over, his memory completely gone, feeling nothing save for an inexplicable sadness. In bouts of clarity, he would feel a brief, but very deep yearning for something he just couldn't put his finger on. Such was the Duke's lot for half a century, until one day, young Solstice warriors reclaimed Ewilda's locket and brought it to him. His memory now restored, Duke Aventry smashed the locket, and in doing so broke the tether binding his soul to the material plane. At long last, he found peace and was free to leave this world. The end. Dang, that was a really good story. A really sad story, but a really good story. Okay, Estriste, here we go. When the Birdman accepted Aforal's deal, he knew that granting their species access to mind magic would be easy for him. There was only the matter of giving them their own god to worship. And so, as always, when a problem wouldn't also serve to advance his research, he delegated. The songsters were capable builders, not as tech-savvy as the humans who built Skybase, but he just needed a giant construct, and no tricks. With proper incentives in place in the form of hostages, Aforal put Takor in charge. A team was formed, and together they started building the Sacrosanct Spires, with its pretend god as the centerpiece, the giant, Estriste. But Takor was no fool. He knew all too well that Aforal wouldn't stop until every single shred of life had been exploited or corrupted. On the third day, the songsters performed a ritual chant to summon a vision of the distant future to Takor's mind. Skybase, the regulator of climate, corrupted, the death of all fauna and flora. The megacity completely razed, his land reduced to an ocean of blue sand. The tech-savvy humans, their souls detached from their bodies and tethered to cyborgs by a wicked machine. Forced to live in despair, their minds food for a growing sea monster. A world without sun, without hope, and the moon sunken into the abyssal depths. And his own people, what a cruel fate. Heroes of the future, this world's only hope, capable yet without any means to reach Skybase, with power offline. The vision faded, and Takor focused his mind on dreaming a sanguine dream. The next morning, he woke up with purpose. When the time came, the heroes would have the spark needed to reclaim their world. The solution had to be so simple, it would be invisible to Aforal and his elitist mind. And so they built Estriste on a vertical power rail connected to the planet's grid. For the final touch, they raised an enormous slab of stone for the giant statue to hold firmly in its hands. The most primitive form of battery, which, when dropped, would grind on the rail and return power to the grid. Their plan worked. Aforal wrote it off as a purely artistic choice. Centuries went by, and with the rise of the Fleshmancer, the world lay helpless as Takor's visions of suffering and destruction came to be. All the while Estriste stood there, never getting so much as a second look from Aforal. For centuries and more, the failsafe was hidden in plain sight, ready to support the heroes of the future in their last-ditch effort to reclaim this world. While Takor wouldn't live to see the day of their arrival, he died knowing that his world and his people at least stood a chance. The end. That's incredible. Alright, last one. This one is special. It's an adventurer's log. Might want to take some notes. What? Josie's log. Cerulean Expedition, Day 1. I wasn't expecting to feel fear so early on. To think that we might just happen upon her, the queen that was. Oh, this is the lore behind that one boss I beat. The boring one. Still, she needs to be found, lest she get the jump on Rapine. Even the sunken moon knows we've suffered enough from her betrayal as it is. 3 teams we are. The other 2 are led by Broku and Elby? Plan goes like this. Each team has a series of 4 directions to explore. 4 directions, 4 days, after which we backtrack for another 4 and compare notes. Broku's team is trying northeast, southeast, south, and then northwest. Elby's team is going southwest, south, southwest, then east. As for my team, we're doing north, east, northeast, then south. Josie's log, Cerulean Expedition Day 9. Well, I'll be damned. It was obvious once I took a second look at the notes. Broku said it felt right for the first 2 days, but then something was amiss. Elby recounted feeling lost the whole time, save for day 4, where everyone had more spring in their step. As for me, I was right. Day 3 was truly special. That speedball ought to lead to her throne, but it lost power like all the others, so there ain't no way forward. And seeing as I lost my entire team getting here, so there ain't a way back either, that's it for me, I guess. If you're reading this, you must have found my belongings. Well then, let it be known, Josie was here. The end. Okay, so I found this boss kind of by accident while looking for rainbow shells in the Cerulean Expanse. But that must be the puzzle as to how to find the boss on purpose. So awfully convenient. You're right there. I cannot. Okay. You guys will have to forgive me. Because I'm not sure if this is the end of the game or not. It certainly feels like it, but I'm gonna pull out Google and look very briefly at a walkthrough so as not to spoil anything, but to know whether I'm done yet or if I should keep going. Okay, so like I said, I looked very briefly, so I'm not entirely sure. This is insane. Oh, and I love that we're back on the mountain trail, right where we were at the beginning of when he joined us, and now he joined us, and I just can't. Okay, sorry, what was I saying? We have to go, back to the Fleshmancer's castle again, it seems. But this time with Garl? I don't know. If/what difference that will make. I assume it will be different, though, maybe. I'm not sure. You know what else I'm not sure of? How to get out of here. How do I get out? I'm close to the entrance, right? Anyway, so I'm just gonna go to the castle. I didn't read in depth because I really, really, really want to avoid spoilers. But I think that at least pointed me in the right direction. Look at the silhouettes on the bottom of the screen. I'm gonna cry. Gonna go back to the castle and see what the heck I can figure out from here. Yep. So, be right back with you guys in just a sec. You know what else is interesting is I was thinking about, like, how Garl said he couldn't mention much about where he'd been, but he said something about, I don't know, this is just all very interesting. Also, I forget I can fly. I didn't want to go back here. It's gross and filled with guts. But I do have a bit more courage with my friend by my side. Let me save. I can't believe this is real. Okay, let's teleport. I wonder what Garl thinks of all the guts. Not a good time. Also, is the Forel just gonna completely flip? I feel like that would make a lot of sense if he did. He'd be like, excuse me, but I killed you. The Garl's gonna be like, ha, you loser, you thought. This is absolutely nuts. I really have no idea what's going to happen here. I really don't. There he is. Okay, here we go. You made it. Congratulations, you've been quite the nuisance. But if you would just turn around... Prepare yourself. Prepare myself. My foolish child, fighting Solstice warriors is beneath me. But you did make it all the way here, so I will play by the rules. The time has come to decide on the fate of your realm and all of its worlds. Can you defeat my strongest lieutenant? Or will she reign supreme over the cyborgs? Never. Your evil has no place here anymore. My, haven't we grown boastful? Let the matter be settled then. I call on you, my champion. Hey, you coward, how about fighting your own battles for a change? He literally threw an apple at his head. You? All you do is corrupt everything you touch and make people suffer. I'm kicking you out. You would challenge a god. God? I told you once, you son of a creep, but you're nothing but a loser. And so the fool repeats his mistake. There will be no time travel trick saving you this time. I'm starting to get nervous, girl. I'm gonna move out of the way. Come then. Eternal pain awaits. Oh my gosh, are we actually fighting? No way. We are actually fighting a Foral with a Coral. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we should focus on breaking the locks. This is a Foral's leitmotif, and I am super into it. This is the ending I was waiting for. I knew it. I knew there was more. Like, I knew we were close, but it just... We didn't fight him. It didn't feel right. Granted, I was not expecting Girl to come back. That was not in the plans. But, oh my gosh. Okay, and I picked up all these combos while I was, like, collecting rainbow conch shells. And it was like, Soraya and Garl learned a combo move. Rashawn and Garl learned a combo move. And I was like, ah, bummer. I'll never get to use those. Too bad I didn't find them sooner. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm very distracted, and that was not a good way to break locks at all. Also, Garl is going down, which we cannot have. Not again. So, let's see here. We're not gonna block this. Ouch. Okay. Well, at least it wasn't a one-shot. Okay, yeah, so these are the combos I picked up. Item roulette. Garl picks a random item for special effect. Venom bomb, area damage. Hurl smash. Garl hurls an enemy for boosted power smash. I don't think I picked that one up. I think that one was just there. But oh my Lanta, I really cannot. Okay, let's swap and keep you out of danger for a minute. Let's try an elbow drop on this punk. If nothing else. Actually, I could be fighting way smarter. I think I'm just caught up super in the moment. Ew! Oh my Lanta. What is this all about? This is going to be a heck of a fight. I just know it. Also, I'm probably going to skip a lot of it, because if it's anything like any other RPG I've played, it's gonna be a long one. I have to know. You do have an ultimate. I really want to see it. Also, it literally removes any lock. Sleeper's Fury. No way. This is too cool. This is too cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that did a ton ton of damage. Wow. Okay, I'm not sure if we've seen this ultimate before. I mean, combo. That's pretty fun. Whoa. Whoa. What was that? What is this combo all about? Rubber duck? Confused? I feel like rubber ducks and a foil don't mix. Why did that do so much damage though? Whoa, wait, what just happened? Where am I going? Oh my gosh. It's the Luana and Soul Guardian Gods thing happening again. Okay, I completely forgot how to like attack in this form. Do I just kind of spam X square to dive? Oh, like to hide. Whoa. What was that? Yeah, this fight is super extra long. Okay, so I'm not sure if I've ever seen this combo. Steer fire column with the left stick? Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's a new one. Oh, wow, we're doing the thing again. Okay. Does that mean we're on to like phase 3 or something? I'm trying to wear down his hit points without dying. I feel like I could be taking much better advantage of this opportunity. But I don't know how I did. Beating this game is not for the faint of heart. That is all I will say. I think I figured out the tentacles at least. Depending on the color, that's what they're weak to. I'm starting to think the whole fight just comes down to this. Can't take hits. Nope. That's not good, that's not good. I think that's why the fight takes so long. It's because of that mechanic. Do not get hit. Come on! Please tell me that did something. Please. I want to be done with this fight. Oh, my Lanta. No! It's actually been like over an hour by now. I'm embarrassed to admit. Not because I've had to like re-attempt the fight. It just has been that long. Somehow. Oh, you have all your limbs back. I just... When will you go down if this isn't it? Or will you go down when I finally beat this? If that's the mechanic, I'm never going to get out of this fight. I looked up a guide. Again, I need to dive during this fight. That's what I've been missing during the shooting segment. I need to use X to dive and not get hit. Because I really do need to take him out when we do that shooty thing. I'm not good at this, and I need lots of help with this section of the fight. That's it, I'm getting my husband.
Are you recording right now?
Yeah. But I won't put you in the episode, probably. This is the shooty section where the little balls of light and you can't get hit. Can you do the shooty thing? Yeah. I'm really struggling with the shooty thing. Come on! If the editing doesn't end up making sense, are you okay being in the episode? Very briefly?
Sure.
Thanks. I think I've gotten to the point where I'm pretty sure this fight just doesn't end ever. I'll be here for the rest of my life.
Is it his turn next?
No.
Okay, let's just do this. She's not old. She's your protagonist.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, you are booted. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
How is this possible? How? Better start believing. We're kicking you out. Cutscene, oh my goodness gracious. It's you! What? He's really gone. We're free. That was so cool, you guys. Hope. It's been so long. Zale. I can feel it too. We have to go right now and face the World Eater. Will you return? We can feel everything now. There's just so much for us to do. So many worlds. I had no idea. This is goodbye then. I guess so, but oh, stop being so dramatic. Valerie laughs. Just promise you'll visit from time to time, okay? Of course. That's more like it. We'll see you soon, girl. First, I know. You do your Luana and Solon stuff whenever you have to, but you'll always be Valerie and Zale to me. Wouldn't want it any other way. Seriously, we did something good here. You guys are the best. Well, go on then. And don't you ever miss my birthday. You can count on it. Promise? Promise. That's the ending I was waiting for. Well, we should... Wait! Before you go, could I just... Right. Okay, we gotta record the stories, just like before. I like how they are now. It's been great knowing you. I'll make sure future generations know your story and remember you always. It's been great knowing you as well, Teeks. Please stay safe. It's not about us anymore. You take good care of yourselves and your people, okay? We'll do our best. In your memory. It's time to go, Valerie. And so our watch begins. Here's hoping it won't be too boring. That'd be a first. Hey, don't wait too long before your first visit. You bet. Fighting by your side has been my life's honor. Farewell. That's what I had been waiting for. I knew something didn't feel right the first time. By the way, if my voice is a bit quieter, it is nearly 1 in the morning, and I live in a little building with thin walls, so I'm trying not to make any neighbors too angry at me. But we did it! More shooty stuff, but easier shooty stuff this time. That's good. Let's take out the World Eater. Save the day. This is good. Super beam. Oh, right. That ought to do something. Makes these little lasers look so wimpy. Oh, man. See, this is more satisfying, though, because, like, the first time I was like, okay, we took out the World Eater, and I guess we'll always be there when the world needs us, but, like, I don't know. What happens when they're gone? Like, we weren't training any more Solstice Warriors after this. At least not that we knew of. And Aphora was still out there. This is much more satisfying. I think we've almost finished off the World Eater. I wonder if the credits will roll again. That'd be funny. If so, I remember them being very long, so I'm probably just gonna skip straight through. But please feel free to look them up on your own time. And let's see. I think we're almost done. I wonder if there will be different ending scenes in the credits, though, now that our timeline has kind of been repaired. Yeah. Alright, super speed. Malcolm Wood. Moraine. And Word? Is that Word behind him? Either I didn't catch that the first time or that wasn't there. Oh, it's the Dakari grandchildren. I had to go find them to get a rainbow conch at one point. Oh, this was the finalist in the championship when we had to do the arena challenge. Hey, now that I've beat the game, I'm like super hyped for that DLC coming out. I wonder what's gonna be in it. I gotta watch the trailer now. I avoided the trailer at first because I wanted to stay clear of spoilers, but now I can go watch it. What is this? Wait, that's Erlina. And who's that? Wait, what? Thank you for playing. And thank you guys for watching, of course. Elder Teaks, and so we gather each year as they fly by our world on their never-ending watch, and together we remember their story. Hi, Sage. Yes. Is it true they always fly in on the warrior cook's birthday? Oh, absolutely. Quite fitting, don't you think? Now run along, everyone. I must check in on the crypt's renovations. Oh, this dialogue has so much less melancholy now. It's nice. Thank you for the story, High Sage. What is this? How's the progress? Pretty good? I've been thinking about Yumara's notes. You know, about the flood. Oh, I think I remember this now. No worries, I'll make the big window extra thick. Well, do you like the central piece? Yes, it's perfect. Ha. You'll be late if you don't leave soon. Sorry. Elder Garl. He got to live out a long, happy life. Oops. Yeah, I guess I should head out. My heart. Hey, old friend. Happy birthday, Master. Wentworth. For the millionth time, please stop calling me that. Are you ready to go then? Oh yeah, can't be late. Look at him cooking. Wow. But it tastes great. Just right. Right on time. This is a scene that definitely wasn't there the first time around. Oh, come on, don't be shy now. Wow, they still look so young. Oh. Oh, my heart. And now it's really the end. Oh, my heart. That was such a good game. Oh. I got a flimsy hammer. What the heck is that all about? Oh, and now it's a gold star. Reclamation. Oh, wow. And he's back at the campfire. Oh, you guys, that was wonderful. That was wonderful. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. That was such a good game. That was a good game. If y'all know any other good ones like this, definitely drop a recommendation down below in the comments. Oh, but for now, thank you so much for watching for like the zillionth time. This was one of my very first playthroughs. We're still very early on with my channel, but oh, it was a good one. Very much fun. Not easy to beat. But I think if there was ever a game I'd be willing to put in the work for the ending, that was worth it. That was worth it. Oh. Thanks so much for watching, all of you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay tuned for a new series starting tomorrow, and I'll see you all in the next. Bye.